Hi everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading, and this pick a card reading is the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, what's the energy for, or any messages for the next 7 to 10 days. I just noticed recently, I don't know if YouTube did some crazy things again, and I don't know, the number of views dropped quite dramatically, but it could just be me. People are getting tired of my content maybe. But anyways, so today's reading is the next 7 to 10 days. And we're going to look at your work, your like finances, and your love life. All right, so for the next 7 to 10 days, here's 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3, and I will let you take a look at the picture a little closer. This is the first picture, the first pile. This is the second pile. Okay, and this is the third pile. Okay, so use your intuition, pick the one that you resonate with most, and timestamps are going to be in the description box below. And if you need more time, you can pause the video, and I'm going to start with pile number 1. All right, so for pile number 1, this is the card that you got. It's a number 45. Okay, number 45. If you add it up, it's 9. So the number might of significance to you. Okay, might be of significance to you. Take it however it resonates. And this card is called Imrama or Irama. I don't know what that means, but it says on the bottom, it's wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. Right next to it, she's touching the dolphin. Okay. So this is, I would say this is like your main energy for the next 7 to 10 days. And so for pile number 1, there might be some traveling coming up. Okay. I know because during the pandemic, it's a little bit harder to get away, but the video is timeless. So if you're watching this way past the pandemic, so then you're going to be able to travel more. So there is going to be this traveling energy coming up. But if you're watching this during this pandemic period, I would say that even though traveling is limited, it's still available, right? Maybe more of a short-term travel, or even if it's just like, going to a different city. Okay, and over here it's also metaphorical as well as journey of the soul. So when I feel like whenever I read a book, whenever I watch a movie, it transforms me, or like it put me in a different period, right? If you're watching a period piece, if you're reading things, I feel like you also travel that way as well, like your mind travels, or travel journey of the soul. It could also just be like, maybe you might be having like premonitions, okay, at night when you're dreaming about something. So just watch out for that kind of energy where you might be seeing some things or having the sixth sense about something, and or it could be actual physical travel, right? All right, so we're going to take a look at how that relates to the rest of your reading. But for the next 7 to 10 days, I think your mind, maybe you want to expand your mind, let it travel, let it see things by physical travel, or through books or watching TV or movies, etc. All right, so, or through dreams, right, too. All right, so let's take a look at your finances first. Let's take a look at your finances for the next 7 to 10 days. Anything to watch out for. So what does pile number 1 needs to... Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we also have, the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, okay? And they're both upright position. This is the vice versa deck. And so, this will be like the reversal, okay, of the deck kind of thing. So you got the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's the Chariot. So I think there's going to be movement towards your finances. Okay, you're going to see a little bit of an accomplishment because we do have the bottom of the deck. But the only thing is that this movement, it might be coming a little bit slower than expected because the primary card that popped out is the Knight of Pentacles, and it is the slowing or slowest moving knight. But the only thing is about this night is that you are going to see some financial gains or financial stability. It's just that it's coming at a slower pace. But the good thing about this card is that it's coming. It's like a slow but steady energy. And also you can see something tangible as well because it's a Knight of Pentacles. And I think most likely your financial stability or financial gain is going to be through your work, okay? Because it is the Pentacles card. It could talk about money or work. So it's most likely through, like, you know, working really hard at your job, okay? And I mean, if not, I don't really feel like this is like, you know, you're gambling or something and then you're getting like money that way. It's really through like hard work. And it's something that's that you earned, okay? The money that you earned, it's hard work money. And I don't think, if you're worried about, you know, spending a lot, I think you will probably most likely save more than you spend. Okay, so like the expenses that you're spending is probably things that are like the basic necessity things. So you're it's the earth energy, so you are very calculating in how you spend your money. You're a careful planner. So you want, and I almost feel like with this Knight of Pentacles is that you're probably saving up your money for something big, okay? Something that you want to get eventually, and you're slowly reaching your goal. So it's a very good energy to get, okay? And if you want to invest, I would say go for something more conservative, okay, less risky. And again, we have this traveling card as your main energy for the next 7 to 10 days. And so like maybe you might get a little bit of a premonition, okay, like how I should about your money. It could be that, or maybe there is a possibility that you have to travel for your business, okay? And you know, when you travel, you get like per diem, and it's like you travel even though you're there for business, but it's on the company's expense, so you kind of get to travel without spending much money. So that's like a really good thing as well, like one of the benefits, right? So there's that. And let's take a look at your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Wow, we have the Hierophant, but this is the reversal side for the Hierophant, okay? So I think there's going to be something that's kind of, and also this is a major arcana card. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords, but it's on reversed. So I think maybe there were some kind of some things didn't go really well, didn't go very smoothly, but at work, but I think you're moving past that because it is Three of Swords in reverse, right? And the good thing about this is that there is a shield. You're being protected because this is the reverse, and see how it didn't hurt anyone, and somebody is coming to the rescue. Okay, so at work, I feel like maybe some things might not work out the way the way you expected it to, but there is going to be some co-worker, okay, or someone that's going to come to the rescue to help you with things. We do, and then five, or the Hierophant, is all about learning. There's a lot of things that you still need to learn at work, maybe how to do certain things. There is, I think, it's a reverse side, so you're seeing the back of the Hierophant. So something that is kind of untraditional, okay, unconventional. Maybe at work you need to think outside of the box, okay? You need to not trying to use the same method and to see a different result. That's kind of silly. So you have to use various ways of doing things to actually get a different result. Also, because we do have the little child right here, so that's like a new beginning energy, and he's holding a key, right? So there is a key that you can probably find to how you, like a solution. There is a solution to your problem, but you really have to see beyond the traditional ways, because see how this card is flipped around. It's the back side of it, right? And then we have the apple right here, but split in half. So like sharing, right? Apple, I feel like it's also like the knowledge, right? So there's a lot of things that you still need to learn, but you will find the solution or answer if you do things a little bit differently. And also having this kid right over here, I feel like you should, like, even though thinking outside of the box, being unconventional, but you want to always be a student and not think that you're better than, like, that humble energy, right? Like there's always things to learn, or there's always something that you can learn from anyone and everyone, even from people that you don't like. There's still something that you can learn from them. So try to see how you can collaborate with people that you like and don't like, because there's something to be learned from that experience. And I think you will find a solution to all of the problems that you're facing at work. And if you're trying to find a new job or something like that, maybe you need to look outside of what you used to. Try to find jobs that are like other jobs that you haven't thought of, okay? Because maybe you've tried all different kind of avenues for the job that you currently want to get. Maybe you want to seek other kinds of jobs and see if you will be able to get accepted, because you really want to try various ways. And there's there's something that you can learn from a job. The only thing is, like, for here, you want to be more, it's a grounded earth energy, right? It's a Taurus card. And so, like, instead of following your passion, I think it's more about like being practical. Be practical. Maybe, if money is something that you're trying, because over here we have the Knight of Pentacles, so maybe something that you're trying to save up for something, all right? Or maybe there's a goal that involves a large sum amount of money. So if money is your ultimate goal, then maybe passion is not something that, like, of course, we all want to work for things that we're passionate about, but sometimes maybe just temporarily you want to go for something that will make you a little bit more money, right? And again, we have this traveling card, so expanding your horizon. So I feel like there is kind of something that to be learned. Maybe you will be traveling for a business trip or something like that, because we do have this card right here. And I feel like something unexpectedly might happen if you do go on a business trip. So you want to be a little bit more open-minded about this, for any possibility to come in, if you do go on a business trip, right? All right, so, or maybe if you're looking for a job, maybe you don't have to, maybe you can look for jobs that's outside of your comfort zone, or outside of, like, in other cities, or you even like cross states or different countries or something like that, if it's possible, of course. But that's also like a possibility for you. Like you really want to think of all kinds of ways, right? If you're willing to relocate, I think looking for jobs in a different area might be an option for you as well, okay? So now let's take a look at your love life for the next 7 to 10 days. Love life for the next 7 to 10 days. What kind of energy are we getting? Love life for the next 7 to... Wow, okay. We have the Fool's card. This Fool's card is reversed. Okay, it's reversed. This is the upright Fool's card, and this is the reversal. So let me take a look. It's almost the same, but I feel like this kind of gives me this particular deck, just because like it's different angles of things, right? This is the regular Rider-Waite, like Fool's card look, you know, standing on top of a canyon, like, or cliff, right? And he's stepping off of it, about to, but this one is not quite stepping off of it. The other foot is like picking up, but not really quite going off yet. But for this one, this is going in the night. I think like maybe if you want to do something, okay, like in your love life, maybe there's something, I feel like it's like a delayed energy, right? Give it a little bit more time. Something is coming. See how there's like a shooting star right here too. Maybe what you're wishing for is coming, but it's coming in at a delayed speed. I feel like for this card, it's it's a major arcana card as well. All right, so it's not just the next 7 to 10 days, but like maybe it could be something major coming in, and so you want to give it a little bit of more time. And if it's like the conventional Rider-Waite and having it reversed, right? So then it's like it's so funny because you're at work, you want to think outside of the box, be unconventional, but then over here in your love life, it's this reversal energy is like, don't take as much of a risk, okay? Maybe you got to think things through before you take action. I know you are ready. Everything's ready for you, and you even have like a little companion right here. Like you don't see it right here. So maybe there's someone that you're waiting for, okay? There's somebody that you're waiting for to go on this journey with you. So for people, especially for people who are single, okay, for the next 7 to 10 days, I think you want to give it a little bit more time, because there is someone coming, but they're coming in a little slower than expected, and once they come, they can join you to go on this journey of love. And people who are in a relationship right now, so maybe you are in a more stable relationship, I think this is you're probably reaching the end of a cycle, and you are about to embark on a new journey, but don't just, you know, like maybe you want to move your relationship to the next level, right? But you want to give it a little bit more time. You want to think things through. Don't do it too impetuously, right? Make sure everything is good and your person, your partner, is on the same page as you. And if they are, then you guys are ready for a complete new beginning in the next 7 to 10 days. Or I feel like it could be a little bit more, so like the next 7 to 10 days, maybe take that time, okay? Take this next 7 to 10 days to think about things before you make a decision. So any decisions that you want to make, you want to do it after the next 7 to 10 days, okay? Because it's coming in at a reversed position. I know it's not like this, but this is the back side of the Fool's card. So it in this deck, it would be like the reversed. So and I feel like with this one is like you want to see the bigger picture before you take a leap or take a jump of like into whatever you want to do, because over here you can't see as much of things, right? But over here now you can actually see things. And maybe like right now it's like at night, right? And you can't see things as clear. So you want to wait until things get brighter again. So like wait until the morning type of thing. So give it a little bit more time. I think something new is coming in, but it's just not within the next 7 to 10 days. This next 7 to 10 days, take the time to think about things, to think things through, because something to prepare, okay? I think this is more like preparation, to prepare yourself for a new journey, for something new coming in. And then I do want to mention over here, on the bottom of this deck, we have the 6 of Cups, but this is in reverse as well. So like I feel with the 6 of Cups in reverse, it's like you don't want to indulge yourself in the past. You want to look forward into the future. But of course, like live in a moment as well. Don't like look way too far ahead into the future that you are not living fully in the moment right now and take advantage of the present, right? So in your love life, I feel like with the 6 of Cups coming, maybe there is someone that you're waiting for, okay? And then over here we have the Fool's card. The combination of these two, especially if you're waiting for someone in the past to come back, like to reconcile or recommunicate with someone from your past, it is coming in at a delayed speed, or this person might have moved forward already, okay, move on already. And so I feel once you heal yourself, maybe you should also move forward too. So maybe take the next 7 to 10 days to really think about things, to prepare, to make up a plan of what you want to do next with your life. I know this is like the love part, but the person that you're waiting for, since it's both like in reversed, okay? So you're kind of being stuck. I feel that this is like a stuck energy, like you want to move past this so that you can actually move forward into the future and not get stuck. Over here we said journey, right? Journey. It's about a trip. You're embarking on a new trip. So there's something great waiting for you out there, but you're not letting yourself fully embrace that energy yet. And so take this time to prepare yourself for this new energy coming, because whether or not you are prepared for it or not, it's coming anyways. It's a major arcana card. So you're going to be pushed into that direction, okay? So that is that for pile number 1. And I will do I am going to do this is the deck, the yes or no deck that I created. So we'll do a quick pick a card for like pile within a pile. So if you have any question that you want to ask really quickly, yes or no question, okay, yes or no question, I am going to draw out 9 cards. Think of a question that you want to ask, a yes or no question, and then think of a number from 1 through 9 from 1 through 9 to correspond with the question that you're asking, and then we'll see if it's a yes or no. If you need more time, pause the video because I am going to start right now to draw the first card. All right, the first card is you already know. So it's not giving you a yes or no. It's whatever decision that you've made already. Okay, I think you just want a confirmation of how you should proceed, right? And so however you've decided, if it's a yes or if it's a no, just proceed with whatever you've that decision that you have made. Okay, this is the confirmation of that you are on the right track. That if you think it's a no, then go ahead, it's a no. If it's a yes, then it's a yes. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But all right, so for people who chose pile number 2 or number 2, your answer to your question is absolutely. That's a yes. People with chose pile number 3, that's way too many cards. Pile number 3, or if you chose number 3 as your number, this is your answer to your question. It's possibly, so it's like a iffy yes, right? It's iffy yes. It's like a maybe, possibly. I feel when I wrote it, it's more leaning towards yes, but things could change. There's still a lot of uncertainty around the question that you're asking. So people who chose 4, number 4, it says forget it. So that would be a no. That's forget it. At least not right now, right? It's a no for now. So if you chose number 5, it's not possible. So that's a no as well to your question. For people who chose number 6, certainly, that's a yes. Okay, certainly. So this is a yes for people who chose number 6. People choosing number 7, your answer is on the right track. Okay, on the right track. So that would be the yes. That would be a yes. So people choosing number 8, your answer is no way. So that's a no. That's a no. People choosing number 9, obviously, so that's a yes. That is a yes for number 9. So that is your quick pick and yes or no. Okay, pick a card. And I hope this helps. And if you have any question that you want to, tell or ask me, or if you have anything that you want to share with me, or if this resonated with you, leave it in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And if you have anything that I already said that already, but anyways, don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and to my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so people who chose pile number 2, your card, the main energy for the next 7 to 10 days, it's this card is number 30. Number 30. So if we reduce it, it's a number 3. Maybe these numbers resonate with you. And this card is telepathy. Okay, telepathy. Nonverbal communication, energies, pulses, mind reading. So I think for pile number 2, this is kind of like that high priestess energy. I think maybe you can feel this person that if you have someone in your head right now that you're thinking of, you can really feel their energy. Or maybe in the next 7 to 10 days, you might suddenly feel extreme excitement or sadness or something. And if you feel like it's not from you, it's just like out of nowhere, out of the blue, you feel those. It could be, telepathy, or maybe like you're just feeling something is off and you really want to call someone, really want to connect with someone. I think you should do that, because maybe it's just like it's your intuition is trying to tell you something. All right. And or maybe in the next 7 to 10 days, you can really read people. Like you can really tell what they're thinking about by their how they behave, how they use certain words, right? Even how they talk, etc., etc., etc. Like your 6th sense or 7th sense or 8th sense, whatever sense, is running crazy high in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. So let's take a look at your finances for the next 7 to 10 days. Your finances for the next 7 to 10 days. Oh, wow. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's an upright position. Wheel of Fortune. Well, luck is on your side, right? And then on the bottom of this deck, we have the Knight of Swords, but it is on reverse. It's a reversed energy. So like, don't be too impetuous, okay, for the next 7 to 10 days when you are trying to make decisions in regards to your finance. You want to think about things through before you go ahead and proceed with whatever you want to do with your finance or your money. But we have the Wheel of Fortune right here. So I think you're going to be super lucky if you can. It is a timeless video, so whenever you watch this video, and if it's not during pandemic or anything, I would say like go to like, I don't know, a casino or something. But if, you know, during the pandemic you were watching this video, then maybe go and get a lotto or something. Not saying that you'll get like the biggest rewards or anything, but I think you might win something. Okay, luck is on your side. Finance, or like you might gain something, like your investment, you might see like a profit or something like that. You might be gaining a little bit of money, or maybe you'll be gifted with something like money or something like that, or you're going to get like a certain amount of money out of the blue, like, or just like find money. Maybe you've invested in something before and you totally forgot about it, and now like I'm reminding you of it and you're like going to check it, you're like, oh my god, it's actually making money. You know, it could be like that as well. So it's like, I think for the next 7 to 10 days, and it could be even like you might see the beginning of like this luck coming in. I feel like for the next maybe even a month or so, you're going to be quite lucky with money, because it's a major arcana card. Okay, so things are turning in your favor now. Maybe you've been at a really like low point or bad situation before, but now you are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel in regards to your financial status or financial problems, if you have any. So that's that. Or, you know, telepathy, I think you have like strong intuition. Maybe you should go and invest something. Again, we're talking about lotto. Maybe you'll like be able to just like figure out like what number to pick from or something like that, right? So like really, I think it's crazy energy around you that you're going to be able to feel really, really fortunate, okay, in the next 7 to 10 days, or even a month or so. Okay, so now let's take a look at your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. All right, we have the Hermit card, or no, just kidding. I was reading this reversed because I thought this is a reversal. This is actually the number 11 card, so this is the Justice card. Wow, you have 2 major arcana card already. This is the Justice card, but it's coming out in reverse in regards to your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. So and then on the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands, but it's in reverse too. So I think for the next 7 to 10 days and your work situation, things might be slowing down a little bit. Okay, you want to think things through and not act too impetuously. Maybe things can be a little bit tedious, okay, at work in the next 7 to 10 days. And maybe things are not going to be too fair, all right? You might have to do more than everybody else. The people are going to ask you for favors or something like that, or you have to stay back and do like more things for other people, but you're not being compensated for it, and you're just like, so annoying. Because over here we have it's the Justice card in reverse, right? So like just things feel a little bit out of balance. Maybe you are you have to do a lot of things at work, and so you have to give up some other things like your own time, right? And your own free time, your own family time, etc. And you just feel like it's super unfair. But I just feel like you will get things back, okay? Things, again, the Wheel of Fortune, right, is always turning. So right now, maybe you don't see a compensation, or you just see things being unfair. You're being unfairly treated or whatever it is at work. But it's just it's like maybe it's a time for you to learn something from this, even though it could be really hard. But eventually it's just like you're getting the Wheel of Fortune in your finance situation. Eventually you're going to get that Wheel of Fortune in your work situation as well. And when that comes, you can't, like right now, right at this moment, this is the time you can really feel or see or observe who is your real friend, who is just using you, right? And so that when luck is back on your side, you will be compensated, and you will be able to keep the good people in your life and get rid of the people who are not serving you. And even though you're on the back side of the Justice, right, lady or goddess, it doesn't mean that she can't see you. It's just that things are being delayed. Things are coming in at a later time. It's coming, but you just have to have faith, right? There's always somebody watching over you. Because look, like even here, you can still see this like energy right here on the outside of this temple, right? So, let's see. If you're looking for a new job, right? A new work, something new. I feel like right now you might not be able to find something that will give you a fair compensation, a fair treatment. You might even have to start quite low, like an entry level or something. So it's not going to be like the most ideal position that you wanted. If you're okay with that, okay, because you're really in need of a job, then I would say just take it for the time being. But if you can, if you could wait, maybe you can wait it out until this like energy passes. This imbalance. So maybe also there is like an imbalance of energy right now, and so maybe you're not looking in the right places for work too, right? You're not looking for the right places. You're not finding that perfect match for you, because the Libra energy is always about partnershiping, relationship, and finding that balanced partnership, right? So maybe you're just having a hard time finding the right person who will value your value, or your worth, valuing like you're worth, and willing to compensate you for how much they think you're worth. And so because of that, maybe if you could wait, I would say wait out until this energy passes, because there is an imbalance maybe for the next 7 to 10 days. But if you cannot, I just feel like there is going to be a slight delay in finding something that is balanced and good for you, like work-wise. And I feel like you might be mistreated if you are too impetuously accepting a job. You might regret, okay, taking that offer. So if you could wait, I really would recommend you to wait, because even your Knight of Wands is coming in reverse as well. I mean, there's a lot of passion going on, but it's reversed, right? So I would say wait it out if you could, just like 7 more days. Or maybe you need to speak up for yourself. If you are the type of person that always let others take advantage of you, you need to speak up for yourself. There's nobody else that you can rely on right now except for yourself. So you need to be your own guardian angel and step up for yourself and speak up for yourself if you feel like you're being mistreated. Okay. So that's what I get for that. And now let's take a look at what your energy is for the next 7 to 10 days in regards to love. In regards to love, what is your energy in regards to love for the next 7 to 10 days? Love situation for the next 7 to 10 days. This is the Queen of Cups in reverse. I mean, when I was talking, the 8 of Wands came out too, but that was also, I think, reversed as well. And then it's so crazy because we have the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands in reverse again. So for the next 7 to 10 days, I think your energy in regards to work in your love life is like you need to, because this is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a very caring, empathic type of person. And I feel like with the Queen of Cups being reversed is that you're putting other people above you, right? You're not taking care of yourself. You're putting all of your energy and focus on other people. And so there is also this imbalance as well in your love life right now. And maybe you're ignoring your own need, and you're not taking care of yourself as much. Look at this. This is like all these bare ground, right? And there's like a stork. I believe that's a stork right on the back of her chair. So like it needs to change. Something needs to change, so that you can bring in this fulfillment of like emotional fulfillment again. Right now, you're not feeling emotionally satisfied. Maybe you feel like someone is turning a cold shoulder to you. If you are trying to want to reconcile with someone, they're not answering your calls or answering your text. It's like kind of like not talking to you, that kind of energy. And if you are in a relationship right now, I think the way you guys are in the next 7 to 10 days, I feel like there's going to be very little interaction, kind of cold, not very loving interaction. So you want to overcome that, okay? You want to overcome that. There's telepathy. There's something going on, because the Queen of Cups is someone who is very, very empathic, okay? So like maybe something is going on between your partner and you, or something's going on in your partner's life too, right? And you want to, I mean, I know we talked about how you put others before you, but if you feel like something is going on, something is wrong, then definitely you should take care of that too, right? But it could also be you, right? Your things are not, there's things going on in your life, like right now, like work. I think work, probably there's something that's going to cause you a little bit of grief in the next 7 to 10 days. And so you want to make sure that you share that with your partner and not just not talk about it. Like, see how this is like keeping it to yourself, not sharing things. All right, so you want to communicate your pain and let other people share part of that and see how they can help you. Don't try to resolve things on your own. Try to see if you can work things out together. See how this, like the telepathy card over here, I just couldn't help but notice it's marrying each other and forming a heart, right? Two, like the mermaids is marrying each other and forming a heart. And so like love is super important, and it's probably unconditional love, right? Queen of Cups especially. So you want, don't try to hide behind things and not let other people in. Try to share it with people. And if you're single and you're looking for love in the next 7 to 10 days, I feel like you're trying to, you're putting yourself, you're like in hibernation, right? You're like closing your door, the door to your heart. You need to let other people in. Maybe you still need a little bit of time to heal if you are feeling a little bit sad about something that happened before. So you're shutting everyone out at the moment, right? So maybe you just need a little bit of time. And because of that, I think love life is going to be quite a little bit bare for the next 7 to 10 days. You need to tend to your own needs first, okay? In order that you can give love to other people again. So maybe this telepathy or this nonverbal communication is what you need to do with yourself, okay? If you're single. Yeah. Or like if you are in a relationship right now, see over here we have the Knight of Wands in reverse too. Like there's still passion, but it's like subsiding, or it's like people want to get to you but you're shutting them out. Or it could be your partner is shutting you out too. So take it how it resonates. Like there's something not working, okay? So there's not a back and forth. One person is shutting someone out, someone shutting the other person out. But I mean, you can feel it, but they're just not telling you. It's like quite frustrated. I just feel this very frustrated energy in the next 7 to 10 days. So maybe you want to work that out, okay? And so yeah. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 2 in the next 7 to 10 days. So I created this deck that's a yes or no deck, so I'm going to do this at the end of this reading today. If you have any question that you want to ask, okay, if it's yes or no, just like a quick yes or no, I'm going to draw out 9 different cards. Think of a question that you want to ask, and then think of a number 1 through 9 that corresponds to your question. So pick a number, any number from 1 to 9, and then we'll see what your answer is to your question. Okay. If you need more time, maybe you want to pause this video because it's going to go really quick. All right. So for pile number 1, or not pile 1, for people that chose number 1, your answer is up to you. So whatever you're asking right now, it's not I feel like the energy is that either way, whether it's it's a yes or a no, the result could be quite similar, right? Or maybe you're being kind of wishy-washy. You're going back and forth right now, right? And so it says it's up to you. So the spirit or the universe doesn't really want to give you an answer, because maybe it's also because you're quite stubborn too. Even if they tell you no, you're going to be like, I want to do it anyways. Or they tell you yes, you're like, no, I'm not going to. So pile number 1, your answer is up to you. So number 2, your answer is maybe. That's a maybe. So it's still uncertain right now. So maybe at least for the next 7 to 10 days, it's not like for sure. Okay, so maybe you want to ask this question again, maybe after 10 days, to see if the energy changed. But right now it's just a maybe. People who chose number 3, it's of course. That's a yes. That's a yes. All right, so people who chose number 4, it's possibly. So that's the same thing as number 2. So it's unsure energy. When I wrote it, possibly is leaning towards a yes, but it's still unsure, okay? So maybe you want to check back in like 10 days to see if anything changed. So now, number 5, it's impossible. That would be a no. And number 6, it's a yes with double exclamation mark. That's like a yes. Okay, do it, go. All right, so for people who chose number 7, that's no. It says no way, so that's a no. That was way too many cards, that's why. So people who chose number 8, it's a yes. All right, it's a yes for people who chose number 8 to your question. And number 9, it's reconsider. So reconsider would be whatever that you are thinking about. If it's a no, you want to reconsider and maybe try yes. If you are thinking of yes, then you want to reconsider it, maybe not do it, okay, or no. So it really depends on what you're thinking right now, and you might want to reconsider your answer to that question, because I feel like most people, when you ask a question, you kind of have an answer or that you're hoping for, but reconsider. That's what that means. So that is what I have for pile number 2. Let me know if this resonated with you, or if you have anything that you want to share with me, or anything that you want to tell me about, ask me about. You can write it in the the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. All right, last but not least, we have pile number 3, and you have this card. It's a number 7 card. Okay, so if that resonate with you, that number 7, over here, this card is talking about freedom. It's independence and self-determination. So maybe you're longing for freedom. Maybe you're looking for financial freedom. Maybe you want to be your own boss. Maybe you want freedom, like especially if you're watching this during the pandemic, you're like, can't wait to get outside and start meeting people again. Or you're just looking to get away with a relationship, like you want freedom, or you just need some time alone. It's also talking about independence. So maybe like you can't wait to grow up so that you have your own area, your own home, own like house or whatever, your own space, right? And also about self-determination. So if you have anything in the next 7 to 10 days that you really wanted to do, and if that's what you want, really, self-determination is what is required for you to reach that goal. Don't give up too easily, okay? So that's that. And I feel like the self-determination is more like a reminder, okay, for you to like, come on, don't give up just yet. If that's really what you wanted, keep going at it, okay? Don't give up. So now let's take a look at your finance situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Your finance situation for the next 7 to 10 days. See what your finance situation is for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, we have nice the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, it's upright, which is great. Okay, great energy over here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So I almost feel like this very similar energy, even though it's Seven of Pentacles. You're seeing this person on the backside, and over here, let's take a look at there. It's still like it's still like waiting. So your energy for the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your finance situation, I feel like it requires you to have a lot of patience, because it's coming in reverse. So things are being delayed. I think you've been working out things for the longest time, but you're just not seeing anything in return, right? See how the tree is still bare. You're waiting for it to grow and prosper. But it's coming. You just gotta wait it out. You just gotta wait it out. And then we have the main energy is the Queen of Wands. So you gotta have a lot of passion. Okay, the passion is what you need. You need a lot of action as well. Queen of Wands. It's a lot of love. Okay, I feel like finance situation, let me see. See how this person is so sure of herself? Like her eyes are closed, right? And then over here, she's holding a wand with like little things growing out of it. Like she's so sure that she is going to get what she wanted. It's coming, but you just gotta have faith. You just gotta keep working at it. So finance situation, I really feel like things are going, you're in the right direction, okay? But it's just not coming in just, it's not where you wanted it to be just yet. How about that? So you want to keep going. You gotta keep working at it. You gotta put a lot of passion. Don't give up. It's kind of like this self-determination. I feel like you want that financial freedom. You're working towards a financial freedom. And see how all these like this reddish color, it just needs a lot of like passion, okay? Action. You can't just think about it. You gotta work, go and follow through with your whatever you've decided that you need to do to get that, to make to gain that financial freedom. Okay. And it is a queen energy, so I feel with this Queen of Wands, I think you can't really compare yourself with other people, because like when it's in reverse, she gets jealous, right? She gets very competitive. But it's upright. So I still feel there's still that kind of energy where you're looking at maybe people of the same age as you or other people, and you're just comparing yourself constantly, like how well other people are doing and how well you're doing, and you're just like, not enough. But you can't see that you're just going at your own pace. You need to just do it at your own pace and not hurry yourself, okay? Things are coming. Things are working behind the scenes. It's coming. You just got to believe it, okay? You will gain that financial freedom. if you are looking to invest in something for the next 7 to 10 days, or if you are if you think that maybe you if you will have that energy, or overspending energy, okay, like that urge to wanting to spend money, I feel like there is that possibility, because over here we do have the Queen of Wands. Like there's something that maybe you really, really want to get, and sometimes you might get, I mean, it's not like a Knight or like a Page of Wands energy where they would act more impetuously, but I feel like maybe because she is more like sympathetic towards people, like very loving, right? Passionate about life and all of that. So like, I feel like you might be spending money on people who you feel that is less fortunate than you. So when you see those people, you just can't help but wanting to give them a little bit of money, right? And so there's that. But besides that, I feel like, I think everything is okay. You're probably going to get a lot of financial gain through just working really hard. I feel this is like more of like getting the money through work as well, okay? And it's like things that you're very passionate about. Could be a side job too. Could be a side job. Like a hobby or something like that, but it's like your passion makes you money. Whatever you're passionate about, it will make you money. Okay, so now let's take a look at your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Your work situation for the next 7 to 10 days. Work situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Work situation. If no cards falling out, then I'm gonna draw one. Okay, there you go. Ooh, the Star card and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Although the Ace of Pentacles is coming in at a reverse, okay, it's a reversed side. But the Star card is on the upright card. So for the next 7 to 10 days, but I feel this energy might extend a little bit, and or maybe it's going to come in at a delay. Okay, this next 7 to 10 days. It's not going to come in the next 7 to 10 days, but it's coming. But you might just have to wait a little bit, because on the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacle in reverse. It's more like, see how it's like being tossed up, right? There's abundance coming, but it's going to come at a later time. So if you're looking for a new job or something, like a job offer, I think it's coming, but you just might have to wait a little bit. It's not coming in right now. You might have to wait maybe a week or so longer, okay? But it is going to be something that you've been wanting, okay? You've been wanting. It's a dream come true. So just wait a little bit. You'll get that dream job that you're hoping for. And also, like over here, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is also about tangible things, like things that you will see you can actually get compensated, like you get actual compensation for. So it's not just, Ace of Pentacles is like my favorite pentacles. Like now that I've been doing tarot for a while, my favorite used to be Ace of Cups, because it's all about love and all of that. But now as I get more and more into tarot, Ace of Pentacles is definitely my favorite card to get, because that just means that not only you're going to get what you wanted, but it's something that you can see and feel and get, right? Actual things, practical things. So a very, very good offer. an offer that you cannot resist. So for the next 7 to 10 days, I think it's because the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's going to probably, you're not going to see that, but it is brewing behind the scene right now, because we do have the Star card right here. And the Star card is always about healing. It's about dreams come true. Okay. It's about balancing as well. It's an Aquarius card. And I feel like with this star like being so bright, it's kind of like that north light, the guiding star. So like you have a goal, an ultimate goal that you're looking for, you're working for. Just don't give up hope just yet. The Star card is about hope as well. So like work wise, if you're not looking for work, I feel like in the next 7 to 10 days, you are going to feel quite content at where you are at work. Everything is quite peaceful. Everything is quite good, quite nice. And you might even be handed a job or a project that you've been wanting for the longest time. But it's not gonna, again, it's brewing behind the scene, because the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, but it's coming in reverse. So it's not going to come in at this next 7 to 10 days. The next 7 to 10 days is just going to be super peaceful, nice, good, healing energy. Maybe you can use this time to get enough sleep, prepare yourself for the challenges to come in a little bit in the next, after 10 days, okay? Because something is coming in after this next 7 to 10 days. So use this calm, peaceful time to prepare yourself, recuperate your energy, because you're gonna start to get really busy after this next 7 to 10 days. All right, as you're going to be maybe handed in a new offer, a new job, a new project that you need to start working on. For people who are looking for jobs, then you're probably going to start your new job, right? So you're going to really get busy and start working on things. Things are going to pick up really soon. So use this peaceful time to relax and do things that you wanted to do, because you're going to get quite busy soon, okay? So now let's take a look at your love life for the next 7 to 10 days. Your love life for the next 7 to 10 days. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles in upright position. All righty. So this is a great card to have. And we have swords, Knight of Swords, but this is a reverse, okay? This is a reversed Ace of Swords. So for the next 7 to 10 days, if there's anything, I feel like maybe if you want to get into an argument with your friend, not your friend, your partner, you want to take a few breaths and wait, count 6 seconds or whatever it is, because calm yourself before you want to engage into like a heated conversation with your partner or something like that, because you might say things that you're going to regret, because things are going to come out and it's not going to sound right. So there might be like a miscommunication as well, because this is on the bottom of the deck. This is just like to warn you. But the main energy over here for the next 7 to 10 days is the not the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. So for pile number 3, your next 7 to 10 days love life is going to be wonderful, awesome, okay? There might be a little bit of argument here and there, but like I said, just take a few breaths. Don't say things that you're going to regret, okay? Think it through before you say anything. But in general, it's a very peaceful, wonderful energy. You're going to feel like things are awesome, great, loving, just like pretty steady, pretty stable. You're going to have time to spend with your loved ones, right? Because over here, we're chilling at work. So you're going to be able to do more things in your personal life. So I think your personal life, your love life, etc., is going to be quite nice for the next 7 to 10 days if you are in a relationship. For people who are looking for reconciliation for the next 7 to 10 days or recommunicate with someone, I feel like it's you probably should focus your energy more on how you make yourself content. Okay, you have other people around you that will give you that type of like fulfillment, satisfaction. But on the bottom of this deck, because we do have the Knight of Swords in reverse, so that I don't feel like the person that you are thinking about that you want to recommunicate with in the next 7 to 10 days, they will be in contact with you. Even if they are, okay, they will respond back to you, but it's probably going to be quite minimal. It's not going to be what you wanted. It's going to be kind of cold. So just I don't want you to set yourself up for like disappointment, right? But you have other people around you who are super loving. You might even have other suitors, okay, or people like suitors, or someone that you're pursuing, kind of like because okay, if you're thinking of someone like your main person that you want to be in contact with, then maybe if you have like another person, okay, that you're thinking about trying, then maybe shift your focus to those people, right? Because I feel like those people will be able to give you more fulfillment, give you a little bit more content, satisfaction, especially like if you have pets or something. You know, I think you're going to have a really wonderful like family time together with people that you really, really love and care about. I feel like with this card, it could be a loved one's, you know, relationship. If you are in a stable relationship, it's going to be wonderful. Just know that maybe there's little arguments. Just don't say anything you regret. But mostly I feel like it's a lot of family time. You're going to spend it with people who you love. Okay. So, for people who are single, okay, again, I feel it's more like family time. You're going to feel quite content with the people that you love already, right? And I feel like with the people that this is the Ace of, not Ace, I keep saying that, oh my gosh, 10 of Pentacles. So you know what, Ace, maybe because we just got the Ace of Pentacles over here, so I keep thinking that, but also I keep wanting to say Ace of Pentacles. So there may be something new coming in for you as well, for people who are single, that you're, you know, at the end of a cycle as well, because it is the 10 of Pentacles. So something new is maybe brewing, but it's not going to happen this next 7 to 10 days. So this next 7 to 10 days, you want to take it as a preparation to feel content, feel good about yourself, be with the people that you love a lot and that loves you, with people that love you back as well, and just feel good about that. And then I feel because of this happiness and satisfaction that you're feeling with like these people, surrounding yourself with these like loving people, I think it's going to carry you through, and you might be able to meet someone who, you know, after the next 7 to 10 days, you'll be able to start something new with someone, right? And maybe through like these family gathering and encounters, you'll be able to actually meet someone through them, okay, through them, maybe family, friends, or something like that, or friends is going to introduce you a friend of theirs or something, and maybe romance will, you know, come out of that. But that's what I see for pile number 3 in regards to love for the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, so now I have this deck that I created, which is a yes or no deck. So if you have a quick yes or no question that you want to get an answer for, okay, so if you have a question that you want to ask, it's a yes or no question. Think of your question, okay, and then I'm going to draw out 9 different cards, 9 cards. So think of your question and then pick out a number from 1 through 9. Pick out any number from 1 through 9 that will correspond to your answer for your question, okay? So if you need more time, pause the video because the first card already popped out. All right, so people who chose number 1, your answer to your question is no for now. So I think for the next 7 to 10 days, it's a no, okay? It's no for now. Maybe you can re-ask the question and after 7 days to see if the energy changed. But right now, it's no. So for people who chose number 2, your answer is obviously. So that's a yes. That's a yes. For people who chose number 3, to your question, your answer is yet unknown. So it's kind of like maybe, but it's not even like maybe. It's just unknown. Don't know yet. I think there's a lot of things that still needs to be worked out right now for whatever question that you're asking. So right now, right at this moment, which way you should do, what you should do, it's you probably want to hold. It's yet unknown gives me a little bit of like that energy of like just wait a little bit. So for the next 7 to 10 days, maybe just sleep on it. Don't do anything just yet. And then see if after 7 to 10 days, you can ask a question again and see if it, the energy changed. So for people who chose number 4 for your question, it's perhaps. So that would be a maybe. Okay, that would be a maybe. Since it's kind of uncertain, maybe you can ask it again. So because it's right now, right at this moment, so maybe you can ask it again in the next, after the 10 days or so. But right now, right at this moment, it's a perhaps. So that's a maybe. For people who chose number 5, your answer, okay, to your question is not right now. So that would be a no for your answer. So people who chose number 6, absolutely. So that is a yes for your question. Okay, for people who chose number 7, your answer is keep going. So that would be a yes. Okay, whatever, or keep going would be more like whatever you're doing right now, just keep doing it. Keep going. So if you're, I don't know, if you're not doing certain things, so then keep going, not doing that thing. If you are looking to do something, then keep going that way. So it's just like you're on the right track. Whatever you're doing right now, just keep going. Okay. So people who chose number 8 for your question is thumbs up. So that's a yes. Go ahead and do whatever you wanted to do. So number 9, your answer is success. So that would be a yes. That would be a yes. All right. So for people who chose number 9, and that is what I see and what I have for pile number 3. And if you have anything that you want to share with me, if any of these things I said resonated with you or helped you, you can always leave in the comment section below if you have any questions or anything. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.